Victor Krause. I'm a little surprised to see you come out here with the APW Tag Team Champions, Superstar and Super Destroyer. What are you doing out here?
This has been part of the plan the whole time, Joe Brody. I told you I was going to take those tag team titles and make them the Axis of Evils. Well, I did. I made some phone calls, and I found two of the baddest men in the Mid-Atlantic. And now look at the Axis. Now we've got the tag gold. I'm coming back for my TV title. And who knows, maybe we'll send the Sheik after Eric Steele, or maybe we'll send the Mercenary after him. It doesn't matter. The Axis of Evil is taking all the gold, Joe, and that is what the people need to know.
All right, fans, a little surprise. Baron Victor Krause out here walking to the ring with the APW Tag Team Champions and making the announcement that they are now part of the Axis of Evil, and we're going to go up for that match right now.
Down want it with the yellow man. Step up in the ring and show them chumps who I'm better than. All the homies know I rock the show, boy, I get it in. Lay 'em down for the 3 count, man, I'ma get the win. Hey, time to show 'em what the game be. Time to show 'em what my name be. The boy real, that's the thing that never changing me. And talking down to the kids just makes me angry. At first I was the underdog, now a legend in the making. Still the most slept on, but now I'm folding up the blanket. Whether I be in the ring or the booth dropping bangers, I'ma grind till I'm recognized as one of the greatest. It's the yellow man, boy, I bring the old school back. Every city.
Fans, this match is for the APW Tag Team titles. Introducing first the challengers, weighing in at a combined weight of 423 pounds. From Charleston, West Virginia, and the Star City of Roanoke, Virginia, this is Smokey C. and Bobby Yella. And introducing the reigning and defending Tag Team Champions, weighing in at a combined weight of 454 pounds from Atlanta, Georgia, now members of the Axis of Evil, this is Superstar and Super Destroyer.
Fans, what a shocking announcement we had right there. The Axis of Evil has acquired the services, and I suppose that they've been under the tutelage all along of the Baron. He brought them in here under the cover of darkness. They shocked everyone with the title win just a few weeks ago. And look at this. Superstar and Super Destroyer cutting loose on Yella and Smokey C, firing the men off. Both of them a reversal right there, double reversal, up and over, and big backdrops applied right there. And that Pearl Harbor came to no good end, obviously. And the Baron out here on the floor outside the ring, and he's going to gather his men up, and I suppose they're going to, oh, and look at Smokey C off out of the ring, dives through and on to these guys out here on the floor, and the challengers taking it to the champions right now, and man alive. Oh, Bobby Yella being slammed off of the rope by his own partner onto the Axis of Evil, and these fans are into this action right here. Out here on the floor, all 3 members of the Axis of Evil, including the tag team champions, are down and out on the floor. And here comes Bobby Yella and Smokey C, and they're going to work these guys over. The Super Destroyer run into that hard, unforgiving steel ring post. Bobby Yella back in the ring with the Superstar, takes that arm over and is going to crank it on him. We've got some semblance of a tag team match going on right here. We've got NICW troubleshooter referee Phil Canterbury assigned to the match, and a clean tag right there, and in comes Smokey C. They're going to double team right here, fire the Superstar off. Big back elbow right there. Takes the man down and the champion down. Forearm shot right there applied. Smokey C working over the Superstar, and these challengers have come loaded for bear. They want these tag team titles. They mentioned it earlier on television that they were going to be the champions, and it looks like they're going to make good on that right now at this point. Early in the match, as Smokey C drives all of his body weight shoulder first into the midsection of the Superstar. Picks his man up, front face lock, makes a tag. In comes Bobby Yella. Bobby Yella, former NICW Mid-Atlantic champion, former APW television champion, and former multiple-time APW tag team champion, accomplished wrestler. Only recently lost that Mid-Atlantic title due to an attack by Hangman Larry Cooter that occurred at an event in Stewart, Virginia for NICW. And right now, Superstar and Super Destroyer are taking it to Bobby Yella in the corner, and you heard that. The Baron very happy with what's going on right here. And, man, they are working the man over in the corner. Bobby Yella has been isolated from his partner, fighting his way back out of the corner right now, and there goes Yella. Basic wrestling, works his way back into that wrist lock. Reversal right there by the Super Destroyer in the ring with the Yellow Man. Working on that arm. He's cranking it over. Fires in a shot to the shoulder right there. And these tag team champions have had several defenses under their belt in the last several weeks since winning the titles. Tag made, and in comes the Superstar right now. Big shot to that arm and shoulder. Continuing to work on that arm. Cranks it over, drops it across his own shoulder, and firing shots in on the arm right there. And, man, this Superstar has taken over on Bobby Yella. And look at that. He's going to distract the referee. Referee Phil Canterbury has to be pulled away right there. And you see the Baron delivered a big shot right there. And then we've got a 3-on-2 contest going on right here. Elbow drop right there. Superstar covers his man, hooks the leg, lateral press, only able to get a 2 right there. Tag made, and in comes the Super Destroyer. Up and over, they're going to go for a suplex, double suplex. Bobby Yella down hard in the center of the ring right there. And, man alive, Lord have mercy, what a shot. Impact right there in the center of the ring. The crowd chanting for Bobby. They want to see new tag team champions right here on APW on Championship Wrestling. Bobby Yella works his way out with a slick reversal right there. Russian leg sweep applied. Takes a Super Destroyer down as he floats over. Hooks the leg, lateral press, only a 2. Bobby Yella back in control right now. Super Destroyer, thumb to the eye right there, trying to take back over. Boot to the midsection. Front face lock and a DDT drives the head of Bobby Yella down. And look at that. Good teamwork right there. He is allowed to make the save one time and one time only in the matchup, and he just used it right there. Hard shots being fired in. Right hands to the top of the head. Bobby Yella on wobbly legs right now. Forearm shot fired in, and the Super Destroyer backs his man into the corner, making a tag. Here comes the Superstar once again. Senior member of the team. Man, he just fired his own opponent into Bobby Yella, all of his body weight hard into the sternum and chest and abdomen. Now he's choking him out right now. Blatant choke right now. Superstar trying to distract the referee, unable to. Oh, and look at this. Gave Bobby Yella time to gather his wits about him, fires back, and a rake to the eyes puts an end to that flurry of offense by Bobby Yella. Superstar backs his man in, fires him off. Oh, big clothesline right now, driving hard clothesline. Takes the man down. 2 count only, covered it. Lateral press, hooked the leg, could not hold him down. Bobby Yella still got some fight left in him. Midsection shots being fired, left hands in, and in comes the Super Destroyer, working like a well-oiled team. The champions have this match under their control right now. Big shots being fired in right now. Front face lock applied right now, and Bobby Yella trying to push his way, drive his way back in to make that tag. He's able to push the Destroyer. He's made it to the midway point of the ring. There he comes. Oh, and look at this. In comes the Superstar. Distracts the referee. Smokey C in, firing shots in on the Super Destroyer. And the referee saying, "I didn't see the tag. You're out. You got to get out." He didn't see the tag, but the damage done. Super Destroyer down in the corner right now, and man alive, Smokey C came in like a house of fire right there. The referee forced him back out because he didn't see the tag, and a shot. Double thrust to the throat, backs his man in, and the Super Destroyer fires him off. Big back elbow right there. Down and covers his man, goes for the pin. 2 count only. What an absolute barn burner we've got going on here to cap off our hour of television here on American Pro Wrestling this week. Tag team titles on the line. Top contenders, Bobby Yella and Smokey C, competing mainly in RSW, in Mega Pro Wrestling, and in NICW here in APW, taking on the tag team champions with the titles on the line right here, and the referee's letting the Super Destroyer know you got to stay off the man's hair. Delivers a boot, makes a tag, and in comes the senior man, the Superstar, once again. Backing the man in. They're going to fire him off. Double shot. Here he comes. Oh, and look at that. He's got him. He's got him in a sleeper. He's got him in a sleeper. Bobby Yella fighting it, but if Superstar can manage to get him down, it's going to be that much harder for him to recover. He's cutting off the blood flow in the carotid arteries right now. Got it clamped in right in the center of the ring. You hear these fans in the Mountain State Sportatorium coming alive right now. They are coming alive, and Bobby Yella with a jawbreaker fights his way out gamely out of that sleeper hold. I thought he was very close to going out right there. Covers his man. Strong kick out right there by the Superstar. Not ready to be pinned either. These tag team titles mean everything to these teams competing here in APW. They are, by virtue of being the APW Tag Team Champions, they are the #1 contenders to the NICW World Tag Team titles currently held by Team USA, Scott Lee and Tony Ray, down in their sister umbrella promotion of NICW. Bobby Yella seems to be back in control of this matchup. Backs his man in, fires him off, and a reversal right there. Superstar. Oh, and a down. Both men with a big clothesline right there. Referee putting the count on both men. Smokey C getting these fans fired up. He wants in the worst way. He came in and really handed it to the Super Destroyer earlier in this matchup. Both men trying to make a tag. They're going for it. And there it goes. Right there, Smokey C and the Super Destroyer both in. Big back elbow clothesline right now. Superstar and Super Destroyer down. Super Destroyer staggering around, and there he comes. Oh, and they go for a double clothesline. And a drop kick takes both men down. Smokey C on top of the action right here, had that well scouted, and he is in control in the center of the ring, and the champion's in danger of losing those belts right here on television this week. Oh, and the Super Destroyer goes to the eyes. He went to the eyes right there. You got to keep an eye in this situation. You've got to keep an eye on the Baron, the philosophical mentor and the leader of the Axis of Evil. And look at this. The referee trying to get the Superstar, had one of the tag team belts. Super Destroyer drove in on Bobby Yella. Man, and the double team move right there. They've got Smokey C down. I think they hit him with that chain. And look at this, Baron able to intercept Bobby, and right there we've got a winner. We've got a winner, fans. This is Joe Brody coming to you from the Mountain State Sportatorium on an exciting week of action here on American Pro Wrestling. Come back and join us each and every week right here. So long from the Mountain State.